Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Metroid Prime Remaster. In our last video, we fought a couple bosses. We got the rocket launcher and the morph ball and started exploring these ruins. Now today, before we're able to move on from these ruins, there's still actually a few power-ups we need to collect. We actually cannot leave these ruins till we get some of them. So I'm hoping to get at least a couple more today, and there'll probably be another boss fight because they seem to be plentiful in this. And of course there will be more amazing music because it's Metroid Prime. So I hope you'll stick with us. This should be a fun video today. Starting with us getting attacked by a whole lot of wasps. The interesting thing is now that we have the rocket launcher, we can actually destroy their nests. So whether it's worth it for us to use one of our precious rockets to do so. We can only carry maximum 5 at the moment. So this is an area of the ruins we really haven't been to yet. But now that we have the morph ball, we're able to roll under that obstacle. It seems like every time we move into a new area of the ruins, we seem to encounter new enemies. Now, I'm definitely not going to be doing a completionist run where I scan every enemy and every item and read all the descriptions, because we would be here for 2 years doing that. So if you really want, I can maybe do a separate video where I go through some of the descriptions and items and lore, but I'll probably just stick to gameplay, and if something looks interesting I might scan it. Yeah, so it's telling us the water's toxic.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, that's a little different in this game from the original. When you scan something, the info is actually sent to a logbook. It doesn't make you sit through the description and read it. But that means if you want to read it, you actually have to go into the logbook, and it's kind of an extra step, it seems. I don't know if there's a way to change that or have the description show up. But that's definitely a change that I'm noticing from the original in the remake. Okay, so there's a couple ways out of this room. Kind of nice that we have the map. We can kind of see what we're getting into in these rooms. It looks like something big is in here. Yeah, it's this giant tree thing in the center.
Recording to logbook.
Pretty sure there's like ruins we need to find in this room to be able to move on. Yeah, so we had to find 4 of these ruins to be able to open this door. So we seem to be still missing 1, and that thing really wants to hit us. Okay, here's the last one. So once you scan all 4 of these runes, this door should unlock. Oh, cool. That's our next power-up.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, see, when I scan a new enemy, it just sends that info to the logbook, and we actually have to pause the game and go read it. I'm definitely not going to do that every time we find a new enemy. Alright, we have the charge beam, so I can actually hold down the fire button and build up a more powerful shot. Kind of cool how that works. Still don't think it kills these enemies though. Okay, that was just the fastest way out of that. But I think I actually took more damage falling into the toxic water than I would have just running through the lasers. I'm sure the charge beam opens up some new areas in this, but it seems mostly like a combat item. The great poison comes from Talon's core. So I think that big center dome room will be where we can turn off the poison. Unless I'm wrong about that, but we still got a couple rooms to explore. It has been so nice so far to revisit this world. Been just long enough that this game isn't fresh in my mind, and I'm remembering why I enjoyed it so much as I'm playing it. Okay, so I gotta get across to blue room on our map. Seems like we gotta climb up. Well, that was unfortunate. Did not mean to fall off there. Still kind of getting used to the mechanics and platforming in this game. Well, at least in the remake. Just taking a look around because I think this might be another one of those rooms with the runes in it that we have to activate. Yeah, not entirely sure, but if I hit a locked door, I'll know that that's because I need to activate a bunch of runes. Oh! The second I hit the morph ball, I just fell off the side. The morph ball has like kind of a whiskey throttle on it. I'm sure I can adjust all these things in the menu though. I'm gonna have to play around with like the sensitivities and stuff on this still. I was just so excited to get into this game that I kind of just threw it on and started going. Do some fine tuning later, but that's convenient. Just as I'm starting to lose health points, just happen to find a nice save point to recharge them all. And luckily these enemies drop rockets now, so running out of them is becoming less and less of a problem. Wow, I have no luck with the platforming today. This actually is not a difficult climb, I just keep messing it up. This is a skill issue, 100%. Okay, I guess third time's the charm. Alright, well at least we made it. Just kind of looking out for cracked walls because they like to hide missile upgrades in them. Funny, I didn't remember those laser enemies being so prevalent in the ruins, but I guess that's just me not playing the game for so long. I'm sure there's some people who replay this game all the time, but I kind of played through it once and moved on. There's actually a lot of games like that I really love and would love to revisit, but I've kind of only played through them once because they were such a big undertaking. Something like Breath of the Wild. I loved that game and it was a lot of fun, but the thought of having to play it again just seems daunting because it's such a big game. Yes, I have to keep checking those cracked walls, but it looks like we've run into our next boss fight. Okay, that thing's gonna shoot flames at us. And it seems like the hive above us is gonna attack us with wasps. Does burning the hive make the wasps come out? You think it would kill the wasps, if anything. Should almost be our goal to make that thing burn the hive. Can't wait to see what we get for defeating this thing though. Alright, we did it. It was a fun little mini boss. Alright, I think that's the bomb that lets us jump and blow things up when we're in the morph ball. Morph ball bomb acquired. Yeah, so we can blow things up and we can use it to actually jump. At least when we're in like Sonic the Hedgehog spinning mode here. Yeah, so you can see we can propel in the air or we can use it as a weapon. It should let us enter new areas of this game. Alright, well I think the next boss fight's going to be a pretty big one, so I'd like to at least try and get to it in this video. At least we've gotten a couple more power-ups. So we got the Morph Ball Bomb and we got the Charge Beam today. Foreign technology. Okay, we have an elevator, I think. Elevator to the Fendrana Drifts. I think that's the snow and ice area. It's weird that it's telling us that now, because that isn't really close to where we are at the moment. Whew, I thought I wasn't going to make that in time. Okay, we're still timed here. Definitely not making those jumps in ball form. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, so now we can reach that door, and it's also become unlocked. Puzzle solving's pretty fun. Not always a fan of timed events, though. Okay, I think... yeah, we need magnetic rail system to be able to go up that. We need the spider ball, which we do not have. We can, however, go through this. Oh, cool, an energy tank. That's awesome. So we have another 100 health. It's getting harder and harder to kill us. Unless something's doing massive chunks of damage all at once. Alright, first try. It's a little clunky learning how to aim the ball, but we'll get used to it soon enough. By then it'll give us some new weird mechanic to get used to. Okay, so I think our goal is to get to that big blue room that's the giant cylinder. I think that's where the big boss fight's gonna be. And I think that's the only thing stopping us from leaving this area, so I'm gonna start making my way over there. Do I want to go back that way? I don't see anywhere else to really go from up here. So if that's the case, I could just jump off the side, but I might end up in the water again. Okay, so I think I want to go out that door. Of course I ended up in the water anyway. Might as well have just jumped off the side, but there's a save point up here, I think. That'll let us heal up. Alright, full health. Yeah, so before I can really leave these ruins, I need to find an environmental suit. Seems like I gotta go to the left a couple rooms. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a room with ruins I have to activate. Okay, we got the ruins. Now everything should be unlocked. Yeah, that should open the way to the boss fight. Now I just gotta climb up there. Alright, so we made it to the edge of where the boss fight's gonna be. So I think we're gonna end it here, and we'll take on the boss in the next Metroid Prime Remastered video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.